In this video, we will review the Autoschedule function of the labor scheduling template for Microsoft Excel Retailer's version. We are currently viewing the assignments sheet, which is accessible from the Staffing Assignments group in the ribbon by clicking on the Assignments button. As you can see, our schedule is currently empty. We could begin by making individual assignments for each of our employees until our staffing plan has been met. However, with a large number of employees, this can be a cumbersome task. The role of the Autoschedule function is to relieve us of much of that work. The Autoschedule function depends on 5 key inputs that have been covered in other videos. To recap, they are the staffing needs, that is, how many staff do we need for each hour and in each role. Staffing availability, that is, which employees have limitations on the hours that they can work. The employee's expected working hours, that is, for each employee, we have an expectation on the number of hours that we will assign them each week. Your business's operating hours, that is, how many hours in each day of the week you will be open. And finally, one that we have not reviewed in another video, and that is on the options screen, where we have a setting for standard shift length, which is currently set to the value 8, and this controls the longest period of time in hours that an employee will be scheduled on any given day. So returning to the assignments sheet, let's go ahead and auto-schedule our employees. We click on Auto Schedule and we are presented with a dialog box that asks whether we want to preserve the existing assignments. At present we have no existing assignments, so the answer to this question does not matter. But as you continue to work to establish your schedule, you may have some assignments already made that you want to preserve when auto-scheduling runs. In that case you would click Yes. If, however, you want to remove the existing assignments, you would click No. It's also important to point out at this time the checkbox labeled Resort by Role to improve auto-scheduling performance. Because of the design of the spreadsheet, auto-scheduling can run much more quickly when the employees have been sorted by role. The default, therefore, is to resort each time we auto-schedule. If, however, you want to keep the current sort order, just unclick this checkbox. Auto-scheduling will run a little more slowly, but it will complete successfully. Since we have no assignments that we wish to preserve, I will start the auto-schedule process by selecting No. The auto-schedule process can take some time to run. This will depend on the number of employees in your schedule, the number of different roles they are assigned to, and the speed of your computer. In this particular case, I have 35 employees in my schedule, half a dozen different roles, and I'm running on a computer that is approximately 4 years old. The auto-schedule process in this case takes approximately 40 seconds. This, of course, is a significant improvement over the time it would take to build a similar schedule manually. With the auto-schedule complete, you can see that assignments have been made, and all of those assignments are marked as green, indicating the employees are correctly staffed. This completes the review of the auto-schedule process in the labor scheduling template for Microsoft Excel Retailer's version.